Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a quick demo and review on these three palettes. All three of them are drugstore, and although on a higher price range in the drugstore, they are totally worth it. These two Milani palette came out a few months ago, and this NYX palette's been out for a while, but all three of them are new to me, but not so new. I have it about for a month and I've been using this a lot and I was pretty impressed by them. So I figured I'll give you a review and what I think of these shadows since I've used it for a while, and I will do a look, and that's why I don't have any eyeshadow. I have all my face done. I haven't done my eyeshadows because I'm gonna try to incorporate all of these three palettes and do a look. So if you would like to see what these palettes is all about, just keep watching. So I am going to start with the Most Loved Matte Palette by Milani. The packaging is beautiful. It's gold and black writing, and only thing I don't like about it is this very fingerprinty. So these fingerprints don't come off too easily and it gets very dirty. But other than that, I don't have any problems. It's very compact, it's travel friendly, and it has a snap opening or closing lid, and it has a nice size of mirror. This palette has 12 shades, 12 matte neutral shades, and they are mostly warm tone. It has a nice brown, dark brown, a dark purple, and almost like a darkish brownish orangish dark color. And I love this and this shade for transition, and the one above it, these two. So there's good 3 transition orange shades for brown tone, and then there are these light shades on the top to set your eyelid with. So basically it has nice neutral warm color. These colors blend very well. They're very soft and buttery, and they do last a long time. They are very pigmented. I'm going to give you just a few swatches so you could see how pigmented they are, and these are just one swipe, guys, and look how pigmented they are, and they show up and they blend with each other so nicely, and they last. So for this retails for $20, but I know it's a high price, but you're getting the quality of a $40 palette. So if you are a matte lover, a warm tone eyeshadow lover, this is like a dream come true for your drugstore palette. So this is the Mad for Matte, and the other one is Bold Obsession. Same thing, same packaging, same mirror, and they have 12 shades. And if you like shimmers and glitters and also matte, a mix of all, this palette is all that. So it has a nice black and a nice dark brown and burgundy, which are matte, and then you have your standard gold and champagne and a bronze that are shimmery, and then you have your light white, almost creamish matte, and a shimmery color for your brow bone. So basically you could do a whole look using just this palette. And this is also warm tone, and they are very pigmented. They blend very well. The mattes are a little better than the shimmers, I would say, but they are such a beautiful color selections that, you know, it has basic stuff that you need and to do a whole look, and it is so complimentary to the medium brown skin and also for all other skin. I'm gonna give you some swatches. My swatches are a little messy, but Look at that pigmentation, that black, burgundy, and brown, basic stuff that you could use for outer V. And then you have the gold and the champagne over there. And then I'm going to give you some transition colors. There's like enough transition color for your skin tone also. And I love the fact that this is geared toward more medium skin, which will also in turn fit the lighter and darker shade skin tones. So this is Bold Obsession, and I am really obsessed with this palette. This is such a beautiful palette. If you had to pick between these two, I would say go for the Bold Obsession because you get a good balance of both matte and shimmers. But if you're strictly like a matte lover, I would say go with this. I personally bought both because it gives you a nice variety of colors between the two. Like if you look at it, this could be like a high-end palette, having both together. But to get this many shades and this much quality and color, you probably end up paying $60-$70 at as a high-end brand. But the quality finally is there in a drugstore product. The next one is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, and this also has shimmer and matte colors shades. This doesn't have a mirror, but I am so obsessed with this palette because this has one of my favorite shade, which is this red brown. This, I love it to deepen up my crease after I use all the other shades. The up on the top 2 rows, they have nice transition shades, and then they have nice matte brown over here. This is such a beautiful warm tone shadows. This also has shimmers. I would say shimmer is not my favorite. The shimmers don't really come off so well. Like I'll show you like 2 shimmers right here. You really have to put MAC Fix Plus or setting spray, and you really like I am like doing many swatches, and look at that shimmer. It doesn't really show up as much, but the mattes are so pigmented. This is like one swipe of matte, and they are very pigmented, and it blends very well and nice and smooth. So I love the color selection on these. I love the way it works, especially the matte more than the shimmer. And I've been obsessed. Between these 3 palettes, I've been like using them non-stop. I would recommend Bold Obsession more than the other 2 because it has everything matte and shimmer, but these 2 are so good too. So this retails for about $17.99 or $18 at the drugstore, and these are $20 a piece. So basically $60. If you are a beginner in makeup, just picking up just one of this is fine. But if you could spend that money and pick these up, you basically have all your warm tone matte and shimmers. And at the drugstore, these are high quality. Whereas if you would have picked up a high end, which I would recommend to pick up Modern Renaissance, beautiful palette by Anastasia Beverly Hill. But that's only going to give you a limited amount of shades and tones. So, it's such a beautiful 3 palettes. I wanted to come here and let you guys know if you guys were interested. I am going to jump into a eye look, a demo. So I'm going to pull you closer and we'll do an eye look. So I am going to start with matte shades from the NYX palette and the Most Loved Matte palette. I'm going to try to take the transition shades and the setting shades from these. I'm going to grab this white creamish color from the NYX and set my eyelid. I have primed it already using my concealer. I'm just going to set it with the creamish whitish shade, and I'm going to try to use most of the matte colors from both palette, so then you could see how these shades work. I'm going to go into this peachish brownish shade to set and prep my crease. I had the tape so then I could guide my application. You see guys how it's so pigmented and it really preps your crease for you to put down darker shades. And I love that shade. Look at the shade that goes into the crease. Then I'm going to grab this darker brownish orange shade to further deepen up my crease. You see how pigmented that is? Then I'm going to go into the Most Loved Matte and I'm going to grab this orange shade over here and deepen up my crease a little bit more. Look at that pigmentation, guys. And then look how easily it just like few swipe and it's blended already. Then I'm going to go back into this NYX palette and I'm going to grab my favorite shade, this brown, reddish, brownish, orangish color, and that's my favorite color. And I'm going to use a fluffy tapered brush and look at this, just one dip. Look at how much it picks up. And I'm just going to put it to my outer V and drag it into my crease. Look how beautiful that color looks. This is such a beautiful color for medium skin, actually any skin tone. This is like a perfect pigmentation and color that could show up on any skin tone. I'm going to take the first brush and just blend everything. Then I'm going to go into this Bold Obsession and I am going to take this gold shade. Since gold shade is so important for brown girls, I am going to put that and see how it works. So I'm going to use a brush. If you could see that, it is kind of crumbly. But look at how it applies. You sort of have to place it and drag it a little bit. Then it shows up. Now look at that gold, how beautiful that is. So I could just leave it just like this if I want to, but I am gonna try to use a little bit more, and I am gonna take this pretty burgundy and try to put some color into my crease. I'm gonna put it to the outer V and drag it up. I'm going to deepen up the outer V using this black. That black is very pigmented. I'm going to go back to the fluffy brush and blend everything out. Now I'm going to use the Most Loved Matte palette and I'm going to use this cream shade to just matte cream shade just to highlight my brow bone, just to prep it. I'm going to use a fluffy brush and just brush it out. Then I'm going to grab a pencil brush and I'm going to go into the champagne color from the Bold Obsession and highlight my brow bone. Look how pigmented that is. I'm going to take off my tape and I am going to go ahead and put my eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back. So guys, I have my eyeliner, my lashes, mascara done. I also tight lined. So let's get to the lower lash line. So for lower lash line, let's see, I am going to get a smudger brush and I am going to smudge. I'm going to get the NYX. I'm going to, of course, go into my favorite red brown shade and I am going to smudge this all over my bottom lash. And then I'm going to go into the Bold Obsession and I'm going to grab this dark brown and then I'm going to grab this black color and smudge it all over my bottom lash, just to deepen it up. The black shade, I'm only putting it to the corner. I'm not dragging it to the front. Then I'm going to go ahead, use a Morphe pencil brush, and I am going to grab the same shade that we put on our brow bone, the champagne color. I'm going to take that and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. So guys, that's all for these three palettes. I would highly recommend the Bold Obsession over all the other three. But all three palettes are great. You just have to work with the shimmers a little bit. But I absolutely love these palettes. If you like this video, if it was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day. God bless.